Let me paint a picture for you. You eat a big bag of chips, and then 20 minutes later, you're still hungry. But if you eat a bowl of rice, chicken, and some veggies, you're full for a longer period of time. You may have the same calories, but the results are different. Why? Because the nutrient density of the two is totally different. So today I'm gonna break down the difference between processed food and whole foods. All right. So once again, welcome back to my channel. You know who it is. It's your boy AlkhemieFitnezz, here to transfer you from lead to gold. Over here, we're gonna keep fitness very simple and practical. All right, so you guys can get the best um, out of yourselves when it comes to this. All right, so this is a topic that most people always a little bit confused about when they deal with processed food versus whole foods. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break it down, and hopefully by the end of this video, you have a better understanding of the two. All right. So cool. Let's get it. All right. So first of all, what is processed food, right? Because I think that term gets thrown around a lot, and people really don't understand what it is. All right. So technically, anything that has been changed from its natural state is processed. That includes yogurt, like canned chickpeas, frozen vegetables. So processed doesn't automatically mean that it's bad. Uh, what they're really saying is the ultra processed foods. That's the stuff that you really need to stay away from. That's the one that's heavily engineered. Think of like chips, sugary cereal, fast food, packaged meals, or snacks that's loaded with additives, artificial flavors, and preservatives. All right, so that's what you need to pay attention to. Now, when it comes to whole foods, think about fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, lean meats, nuts, and seeds. Right? These comes with the full package, so to speak. This is what we call nutrient dense, with the fiber, the vitamins, and the minerals and the antioxidants. Right? So why you feel full longer when you eat whole foods? Because they're slow digested. They're slower to digest, right? And they keep your blood sugar stable, and they keep you that's why they keep you full longer, all right? Because your body's taking a longer time to process that. Therefore, it gives you the fuel that your body needs. So your body responds better to whole foods rather than the processed foods. All right. So when you eat, if you've noticed the two, if you're like aware like that, you'll notice how with whole foods, your energy level is more consistent. Especially if you're training, your recovery is better too. And I tell my clients that as well. Like eat more whole foods. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to start looking at food as a fuel and your body is a machine. And once you start seeing it like that, you have a therefore a better relationship with yourself first and foremost, and with things around you. And food is no different. All right, and also you have a better mood too, because food actually plays on your mood. You know, so think of the gut brain connection is real. All right, so this is where it gets a little interesting because ultra processed foods are designed to make you eat more. The wicked scientists here in the West, really, they are wicked scientists. They really experiment on us. And I think they keep us on a hamster wheel, so to speak, with they make the disease and then try to give you the cure. So the FDA and the pharmaceutical companies, to me, are in cahoots. The biggest lobbies, they're in cahoots. That's why they put all these kind of additives and preservatives in our foods to get us sick, and therefore we run to go get the medicine. But that takes that what that does is really keeps you a slave, basically. That's what it does in a nutshell. It really keeps you a slave, and they keep milking the insurance. Profits keeps driving up instead of them just being honest. Like, yo, watch what you eat. Start exercising more. Start moving around more to ensure a better way of living, a healthier lifestyle. All right. But the reason why processed foods keep you hungry is because of the combination of the salt, the sugar, and fats hits your brain in a way where it's like it's a reward system. So this way it hits your pleasure centers. That's why you always want more. There's been reports where where other countries, pardon me, where other countries don't have certain ingredients in their food because of things like that. In comparison to here in America, they have a lot more ingredients. And by the way, when you're looking at your food labels, get the one that got the least amount of ingredients. That's closer to nature, and you never want to go away from nature. Anytime you go away from nature, it's down the path of destruction. So always keep that in mind. You want to align yourself with nature as much as possible, or what's natural as much as possible. All right. So, um, this is what's really going on. Like I said, this is just about bringing an awareness. So if you want to keep eating that garbage, be my guest. You know, I really care about you guys, right? So check this out. Your diet is very important, and I tell clients this too. When it comes to nutrition, it's, I'll say, mindset. You can either flip this around: nutrition, uh, rest, right, or rest and recovery, and then it's training. Training is like number 4. But eating the right food has an impact on your body. There's I think a gentleman, he has a post on social media where he has a split screen where he's showing you, like, let's say it's 1,300 calories, right? 2 screens. One is with whole foods, and then one is just junk. And you see the difference in it. Same amount of calories, but your body will respond differently to it. And that's the key to really shaping your body too as well. Knowing how to hit your macros, your protein, carbs, and fats with proper nutrition to fuel your body to get the best results of it. All right, or from it rather. And this will help with your recovery as well, and with your mood as well. All right. So think about that when you're going with your nutritional route, or which path that you want to take. All right. So how do you actually make this shift? Because I know I have to be direct and spell it out, because in this day and age, people will end up going to the extreme, and I don't want that. Sort of for like the 80-20 rule. You know, I eat chips here and there as well, but majority of my food is whole foods, right? So start off with that. Don't stress the other 20 out. If you have certain habits, just swap them out. So instead of eating like white bread, go to whole grain. Sugary snacks, start eating with fruits. You know, because for example, I have a sweet tooth, right? So if I see it, I'm gonna eat it. So I try not to bring that around, or I start off with dry fruits, and then or I just eat the whole foods by itself in its raw state. You know, so you don't got to make it complicated. Instead of getting the packaged meal, swap something up to make something that you can prepare like in 15 minutes. You know, and it's just about being consistent. Don't go to the extreme right away. All right, it's progress, not perfection. All right. So real quick, I just want to say this one myth before we begin. Eating whole foods does not mean you eat like a rabbit. Just eat chicken and salad all day. That's one of the the challenges I have with clients when I put them on a caloric deficit and I do the nutritional plan. They think they're just gonna eat like a rabbit or eat XYZ. Because sometimes even doing that can be a detriment to your gains as well. All right. You can still eat whole foods and have a healthy and diverse lifestyle eating the right foods. So don't think you have to be in a box when you're doing this transition as well. Shit, I still eat pizza. I ain't a Ninja Turtle. You know what I mean? So don't what we're concerned about really is just being a more consistent, your patterns. That's what you want. Remember, this is a lifestyle change as well. So if everything, it takes time, but don't go to the extreme or think like it, right. So if you go to the extreme with these things, you're not gonna be able to sustain it. It never works. So gradually do these things. All right. If you fall down, dust yourself back off and get back up and continue on the path. All right. Think of the long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right. So in conclusion, there you have it. Processed food versus whole foods. No fluff, no guilt trip. This is just, the biggest takeaway I want you guys to get from this is just to be more aware, not obsessed with anything. All right. So the more whole foods you can get into your daily routine, the better you're gonna feel, perform, and definitely look. All right. It's really that simple. Don't have to overcomplicate it. All right. If this helped you, Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and let me know what whole food swap you're gonna do. Because I'm in the comments. I'll engage with you guys, and if you need any help, just shoot me a DM, and I'll reach out and see if we can help you get you on a nutrition plan that's easy for you and that works around your lifestyle as well. All right. So it's Alchemy Fitness, where we transfer you from lead to gold. Train hard, train smart, and train safe. Peace.